Welcome to This Is the Day, Friday edition. Oh, May 22nd. Hey, Bo, how are you, man?
What's up, man?
Good morning to you.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa, okay.
It's
morning.
Woo!
Woo!
Woo! You ever have one of those in the morning?
Just, woo!
Woo!
All right.
Wowzers.
I wonder, is there something connected to the stretching and the, woo? You know?
I mean, you need if you're gonna stretch, a good stretch needs a sound effect like, woo!
Oh. Yeah.
Whatever it is.
Yeah, I have a yawn that's
did you hear that?
Yeah.
Woo! Woo! There it is. You need the there it is.
Yeah, I have the yawn that's like a surprising.
Woo! There it is. Woo! There it is. Woo! There it is. Tag team back again. Check it, wreck it. Let's begin. Party on, party people. Let me hear some noise. DC. Oh, you are DC.
Yeah, I'm DC.
I am too. Do you know my real name's Derek?
Derek Chansey. That holds up. DC.
DC's in the house. Would you hear some noise? There's a party over here, a party over there. Wave your hands in the air, shake your derriere.
Look at that. Look at that.
I don't know what just happened.
I actually think.
What are we doing?
It's better if you go BC.
BC?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. I like BC.
BC?
And DC and BC.
DC, BC?
DC, BC.
Oh, man, I was ready to hit me like.
No,
Oh, you could be Slash.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
I know, yep, with the hair.
Sorry.
Man, November Rain. The thing is.
Okay, wait. Time. I make a Guns N' Roses reference in the song you pull. It's November Rain. It's like we know a lot of the same stuff, but we just come at it from really different angles here. I'm like going down this road.
No.
Here comes Chris.
No, I am not welcome to this jungle. I am November Rain, baby. That's a good song.
I'm not arguing. It's just like, if you're gonna name one Guns N' Roses song, what just happened?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Yes. You remember the video where it rained at the wedding and they had to jump under tables and cake was flying? I don't know. Any whoosies. Any whoosies. I have a yawn that when I yawn, it like, and it gets real intense at the end. You ever have any of those?
Yeah, if you need people to know.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. I've had that happen like while I was preaching.
You yawned?
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God, I do want to start about that. No, I'm preaching and somebody's like,
I just, they're pointing to it, at you. Hey, I don't know if you know. Does he have a clock in here? And does he know how long it is?
I did have a guy one time who interned for me. He's in ministry to this day and just like killing it in like the production side of things. But he was interning in our student ministry, and so part of the internship was you would teach one of the nights, like speak, do a sermon.
Yeah.
And so he prepared, we worked on it, got everything ready, and you know how different people have different ticks.
Yeah.
You know, like I had one intern, he would tie the microphone cable in a knot and then pull it out. Tie a knot, pull it out. It's just over and over. It was like, you're just mesmerized by this. But this intern, his tick was, he yawned every time he got nervous. So he'd be like, okay, so we're gonna read from Romans chapter 2. And I was like, I told him when it was over, I was like, you have the worst tick I have ever seen for a public speaker. Like, I'm like, if you look bored,
Nobody.
it is impossible to overcome. It was great, because it's contagious too, so everybody's like,
They're yawning. Mr. Gorbachev, please tear down that wall. Like, oh, I think this is an important moment, but he just yawned.
yeah, well, you know, he's nervous.
He's nervous.
Yeah.
I've seen like the moving, like there was like when you had the music stand, you put your notes on
Sure,
it.
yeah,
It's like the
up and down.
just the whole time.
Like you're expecting it to become a transformer or something. Like, this was a music stand, but now we'll transform into a rocket ship.
But can you imagine like the congregation there's so many different things as you're preaching. There's probably a lot of things if they could just stand up and say, okay, let's move on with that point. Let's move on. We got it.
You know, they do that on the chat with This Is the Day.
Yeah, the heckle.
I guarantee you, somebody right now is like, okay, boys.
Okay.
Move it along.
Move it on.
Enough of this.
Well, we've had enough of this. Let's move on. You know, our producer, Eric, he probably has some move it on
He does.
ideas.
Hey guys, can you move it on?
Okay.
Can you move it on?
He wants
Thank
us
you.
to move.
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah, we're
done with that?
running out of
Oh,
time.
Done with that,
So,
okay.
yeah.
Oh, hey.
Step
Well,
away.
good morning.
Good morning.
Good
Good
morning.
morning to all of you.
Good morning to you. We're not even to good mornings yet.
Now, welcome to This Is the Day.
Yep.
We hope you'll share the show today.
Please share the show.
For sure.
Please share it.
Share.
If you don't, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to sing some Sheryl Crow.
Oh, Sheryl.
Sheryl Crow.
What do you think about that? This is the click and a share.
Just click and a
a
share,
click
or,
and a share.
or I will sing some
click and a
Sheryl
share.
Crow. It's coming your way.
and a share.
It's about the one with like the sun in your pocket. What is it? I don't know. I've got a sunshine in my pocket, and I'm Sheryl Crow. What is it? I don't know any Sheryl Crow songs. I don't have anything. What is it, Eric? Give me one.
I think I know. She's from Canada, isn't she?
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't. Maybe.
What? Yeah. What song does she? What's her major one though?
She's like a lot of them.
Okay.
Yeah, like full.
Like
I think she made a whole album once.
right. And married to the bike guy for a while or something.
Lance Armstrong?
Yeah, wasn't that a thing? No, I don't know what I'm talking about.
Share the show, or we're gonna end up talking about
Sheryl Crow.
All
Share the show, or I'm going to talk about Sheryl Crow, and I know nothing.
nothing. We can fill an hour of Sheryl Crow nonsense.
I'm going to find it. It's going to drive me crazy. It's about a sun. There's like a sun in it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So share. Yeah. Anyway, they'll share
Okay.
the show. They're good about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hey, what you gonna do this weekend?
Okay, this weekend, you know, I anticipate that the weather's going to hold out, this beautiful weather we're having. And so if it does, would love to get out on some water. That's been kind of a goal of mine.
On it, in it, around it.
Tandem kayaking, the boys, you know, I'm in one with one boy, Kaylee's in one with another boy, and get out on some water. That's the goal. We'll see if it happens. We don't actually own a kayak.
Well, you're gonna need two.
You're gonna need two of them, and they're gonna need to be tandem.
Like tandem, like they're together, or?
Well, you know, you got the two seats,
Oh, gotcha, gotcha.
the double kayak.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the plan. We'll see what happens.
Quick question. Mm-hmm. Well, if you're kayaking next to Kaylee, is there splashing?
Absolutely.
Follow-up question.
Yeah.
Who initiates?
Okay, so she's going to initiate because mostly what's going to happen is I'm going to be very focused on survival because the boys have never, this is all very new. We've never done this. I've been kayaking, Kaylee's been kayaking, we've even done it together. We've never done it with children. So this will be, so my mind will be very serious. This is how we hold the oars and all right, if you want to go this direction, I'm, you know, doing the instruction and thing, but Kaylee's going to be like, no, let's just, she'll splash and she'll be all kinds of, I get super serious in those modes.
Really?
Yeah, isn't that crazy? And she gets a little, she brings the silly.
I'd like to see you be super serious.
Oh man, when it comes to
Water
serious
safety.
water safety.
Water safety, that's the place.
Yes, that's where it all, that's where the dad hat comes on. Yep, absolutely. So that's my plan. We'll see, man, I don't know.
Stop messing around, Kaylee. A kayak can flip.
It can flip on you, and she's like, yeah, and you get back on.
Okay.
We have life jackets, it's fine.
Well, that's fun. I hope
Yeah.
you get to do some of that.
Yeah, it's a plan. What do you got planned this weekend?
Yeah, man. I don't know. I'll probably play some golf with the boy. I'll probably get out there, smack it around a little bit. Yeah. And of course, in service.
Yep,
Yeah, we got services on
right.
Sunday. Last night went great. It was awesome.
fantastic.
Kicked things off on Thursday night.
Yep.
Love this week's topic. We're talking about heart issues
Yep,
in the message, and just that there's just this great, like you know, you have heart issues when you have a lot of hard feelings. You have a hard heart. And there's a lot of feelings that are just really hard to carry and maintain, and so we unpack some of that in the message. I'm really excited about that. So if you didn't see it yet, I hope you'll participate. 8, 9:30, 11, or 12:30.
That's it.
On Sunday.
Yep. I wish I had a Sheryl Crow song about the heart for you.
She probably sang one.
I bet she did. I bet she did. Oh, you know something else I saw that I was like, I wonder if Bo knows about this. Have you seen where it's a the boards look? What's the corn toss? The
cornhole.
Cornhole. The boards look like that, but they're holes, and it's like a chipping. You got to chip the ball into it.
Yeah.
You played that game?
No, I haven't played it, but I have seen it.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Man, I feel like Bo and Ace would like that.
Yeah, we like anything golf related.
Yep.
We're enjoying these days.
Yep.
All right.
Okay.
So it's Friday. You know, we mix it up a little bit on Fridays. Most days we do the U version verse of the day, but on
Yep.
Fridays we go with a proverb of the day. So lots of different ways to read Scripture. One of them is that there are 31 chapters in Proverbs, and each of those chapters is filled with different proverbs. So we take a proverb of the day. So today is the 22nd of May. So May 22nd, Proverbs 22, verse 6.
Okay.
Okay, this one says, start off children on the way they should go, and even when they are old, they will not turn from it.
Okay.
All right, start children off on the way they should go, and even when they're old, they'll not turn from it. So our firstborn, Liza, Zazzy Lou, Zazzy Lee, Zazmataz, Zazmerelda, Zazzles. That's my favorite, Zazzles. She was born on November 22nd.
Okay.
So this was the proverb that I read. I was reading the Proverbs of the day. So on the 22nd, I read this proverb the day she was born, and which was great that had this verse here. So I memorized it.
Okay.
You know, that start children off on the way they should go, and even when they're old, they'll not turn from it. And I'd heard like sermons preached about this particular proverb a lot, and all of them were like good stuff, like raise your children up and, you know, within the family of God, and, you know, with the knowledge of who Jesus is, and instructing them with the scriptures, and, you know, with a right view of who God is, and a lot of really wonderful stuff. But it wasn't until, you know, they were a little bit older that I learned something about this, that the language here is actually talking about the way they should go. It's talking about each child has a unique bent. So you see this, you've probably already seen it in your boys. Like, you know, some children may have more of a creative artistic bent, some may have, and I don't like to pigeonhole, you know, kids, let them experiment, try all kinds of things. Another might have a more mathematical or scientific bent or whatever. And you've probably seen this, you know, it's a common theme in movies and stuff where the parents are like, you know, you're going to be a doctor, you're going to be a doctor, you're going to be a doctor, and there's no reason this person should ever be a doctor. You know, their passion is really in something else. It's talking about know your child and who this child is, and train that child up in the way he or she should go, so that they are thriving in life, not just like successful in the eyes of however we might define that, but like truly successful in who God designed them to be.
Ooh. Amen. Amen. Amen.
Yeah, that's a tougher parenting role than just saying, hey, I want you to be this, so be this.
Yeah.
It's much harder to go, okay, I want to know you. I want to know who you are, child.
Yeah.
And not just project everything on you, and then help you become that.
Yeah. The way they should go.
Yeah.
Because it's interesting, because like you see a lot. I mean, there's tons of like material on like parenting books and stuff like that, but it's like, this one doesn't necessarily have a manual because no one's ever raised this one
child
before, you know? There's some general helpful tips and practices, but it's like you have to be fully engaged with Jesus and focus on who he wants this child to become. I mean, his creator, you know, their creator, fully listening and developing that child. That's, all right.
Yeah,
this
it's fun, too.
This is good work,
It's
man.
a hot mess, but man,
it's a hot mess.
It is fun. So
That's
yeah,
awesome.
I know you're raising those boys up in the way they should go. Get to know
That's
Lachlan
good.
and Cal and enjoy them.
Yep.
Yeah, kids are awesome. What a joy.
Yep.
Okay, now I have this calendar, resides in my closet.
That's right.
As decreed by the sumstress. Formal decree cannot be rescinded.
Undecreed.
It cannot be. It is. She has spoken. So it stays there, but I tear off a page a day. I bring it into the light. We unpack it. So my closet calendar today says, okay, May 22nd, Friday 2020. Today's good mood is sponsored by coffee.
Yeah.
It's sponsored by coffee. Thanks, coffee. Didn't know you were giving out good moods.
You know, man. You know, we've been watching the Survivor. and one of the things that they were able to win in the challenge was coffee.
Cup of coffee.
And man, they were loving it. You could tell actually afterwards they were all energized. I mean, they were going out and collecting things, and they were just moving and trying to find the immunity idol. And they were good mood. They were good mood, for sure.
Yeah, I for sure like. I've stopped drinking coffee at different times.
Yeah.
Just because I felt like I needed to prove I could.
Yeah.
But it was a struggle every time. And now I've just been like, no, I know, and I know I can if need be. But I drink the coffee every day.
Yeah.
Yeah. First thing I do, I get up and I make the coffee and enjoy it. And if I'm going to be traveling, then I make plans to procure the coffee.
Procure it.
Because I know I'm gonna want it and need it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like to try different kinds, different kinds of coffee.
Like flavors and
different
stuff?
flavors and things like that. I enjoy it. And like where it's from and like,
I don't. I'm done with all that.
You're done with all that.
I don't like flavored coffee.
Okay.
I've discovered it. I've yet to have a flavor of coffee that I
okay.
have enjoyed. So I know right now it's, well, you gotta try it. No, I don't. I don't want it. I've yet to have a flavored coffee that I thought was all that great.
Yeah.
So I drink the same coffee every day.
When you said flavored, that's not where my mind went. I went to like the Ethiopian.
Yeah, okay.
With the
So you
more,
weren't
like-
going, I want the hazelnut Irish cream.
No, it's fine. No, but I mean, we're talking about the purity of the bean. And,
Yeah, I like all that stuff. Yeah, but I found a coffee that I just really enjoy.
Okay.
And I have to order it and have it shipped. It's not expensive or anything.
Pete's?
Community. I
Community.
do like Pete's Major
Yep.
Dickens blend.
Yep.
Dickinson's.
Community.
Community coffee with chicory. So it's a
Chicory.
Louisiana coffee, and it's got chicory in it, so it makes it a little, it's a bold coffee, but it's smooth.
Yeah.
It's very, very smooth.
Okay.
Maybe more than
There it
anybody
is.
wants.
No.
This is the day brought to you by Community Coffee.
Thank you for sponsoring Community Coffee. No, what about the ones where the bean has been consumed, it's then been
Excreted.
excreted.
Yeah, I got
And
you.
then you drink the coffee. How do you feel about that?
I would do that.
I would try it.
The bat secretion?
Yeah, I would try it.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
We should
I would
try
have
that.
no hesitation.
We should try
if
that.
you were making, and it's like $100 a cup or something.
Yeah, a little
Yeah, I'm not
expensive.
paying for it.
No, I won't. I don't want to.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to pay for it. Well, if I was there, I might.
Yeah.
Just because it's a thing. Like, I've had it.
Yeah.
I've tried it.
I've been at coffee shops and I've gone up and I was like, is this like the excretion
No,
kind of
you
cup?
don't.
Because it tastes terrible. Like, is this? No, I'm kidding. I've never done that. Wouldn't that be funny though?
Did you mess in my coffee? That's terrible. That's awful. Okay.
Okay.
So, hopefully, good mood.
Good mood.
I don't know the coffee's bringing the good mood, but
I love it.
I don't count on it for it, but I do enjoy the
Okay,
coffee.
yeah.
It doesn't hurt.
Doesn't hurt.
Doesn't hurt. All right. And then in our kitchen, we have this other calendar on our fridge, which gives us a day to celebrate. So
That's
there's
right.
a reason to celebrate every day. This is the day we've got. It may not be the one you wanted or the one you would have drawn up. It's what we got. And today's Drew Crisp, I think you're going to love this. National Vanilla Pudding Day.
Vanilla pudding day.
Vanilla Pudding Day.
Yes. Okay.
National Vanilla
You
Pudding
know
Day.
I love the vanilla.
You do. Vanilla's your thing.
Yep.
And so we have procured
Right.
some delicious snack pack.
Snack pack. Snack pack. Snack pack.
We have our snack packs here.
Yes.
How do you feel about the snack pack?
Love the snack pack.
I don't know why, but
Yeah,
I do
you
shake
gotta-
them.
yeah, you
I
gotta
shake them.
shake
I can get that
Yep.
mixed up a little bit.
No, I remember in lunches, man, you'd always and I always was instructed you couldn't eat it first. You had to eat it last. I don't know why.
I don't know. My mom didn't love me.
Okay. There you
Lid
go.
liquor, lid liquor?
Yep.
I'm total lid liquor.
I've also done this too, where I've
waste that.
I've kind of done the spoon.
You know,
Grab, and then
oh, you're so refined. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Get that pinky out there.
Yep.
Okay, I will tell you. Other than the congratulatory fun dip, I
Right.
believe this is the only thing I've ever eaten on this
On
is
the
day.
show.
Yeah. So we had lots of food-related things.
I eat a lot on the show.
Yeah, you do. And you'll say, hey, do you want some of this? I'll say, no, thank you.
Yeah.
I've even done the fakie where I pretended to eat something that I didn't really eat. So I really eat very little sugar.
Yeah.
But I will tell you this right now, Drew Chris.
Right. You're loving the snack pack.
I have never turned down a snack pack,
Really?
ever. I mean, if somebody says, hey, you want a snack pack? I've actually said no, because that's my go-to.
Right.
Anytime anybody offers me food, I say no thanks. And then I go, wait, did you say snack pack? Because if you're giving out snack packs,
What combination of words is greater than snack and pack?
I don't know, but it is a cup of deliciousness.
I can't believe that it's National Vanilla Pudding Day.
I know.
Good
I'm
night,
making
Pudding.
most of this one. You know, it feels really good on the throat. Mm-hmm. It does.
Coats the throat.
Kind of coats the throat.
Little throat coat.
Little throat coat with
Yep.
the vanilla pudding.
Good.
Oh, real good. I'm having another one tonight.
Yeah.
I may text you later. Night pudding.
Night pudding. Oh, wrong pudding.
Wrong pudding. That was.
If you're eating chocolate pudding, I think you're eating the wrong pudding.
I disagree. I like. How you feel about swirl?
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Tapioca.
Never had it. Never had it. I don't even know what that tastes like.
It's so good.
Okay.
I like the pudding. I like. I even like the rice pudding, the tapioca pudding, the vanilla, the swirl, the chocolate. You're like snack pack. I don't know about. I would struggle if you're like, hey, you want a snack pack? And I said yes, and you handed me the butterscotch. I might be like, oh,
Not quite what I was looking for.
Sure, but I'd eat it, and I'm sure it's delicious. I've never tried it though.
Okay, you asked me to kind of come into the waters of the rice pudding. You know, you're like, and I put my toe in, I'm like, oh, I don't know if I want to get in this water.
It's
You
a
know?
texture thing for some people.
Yeah. Rice pudding.
Yeah, tapioca, rice pudding,
Yeah.
all of them. I love the puddings.
Woo.
Yeah, they're delicious.
Well, this is good. I'm liking this day.
Me too. It's a good day.
I wonder if anybody has any pudding at home and they're gonna try
Everybody
some.
right now is like,
Where's
we didn't get
ours?
snack packs.
You didn't tell
We
us.
didn't know. Hey, go to the store. It's worth it.
It's worth it.
All right. So on This Is the Day, we are celebrating. So we're celebrating, you know, Vanilla Pudding Day, but we're also celebrating our graduates
Absolutely.
right now. And so you guys have been great sending us your graduates. If you know a graduate that you'd like to have recognized on the show, send us an email at thisistheday@manchesterchristian.com. We would love to recognize your graduate. So we've got some graduates today. Do you hear that?
I hear it. It's like we got a little
It's a new graduation song.
graduation song. Got a little.
I like that. There it is. Because you know that walk they do at
Yeah.
graduation where it's
Yeah.
like,
It's like a stutter walk
yeah,
almost.
it's
like,
really weird. I feel like, man, you're graduating, you strut.
You strut it.
You strut,
You
it,
strut it.
graduates. Get
mm.
out there, strut your stuff. You need a song that says, I'm strutting my stuff.
Right. It's like Crisp, Drew, and I'm like, here we go.
Let's go.
Yeah. I might even be on a Segway, and I just segue across that stage, you know?
Yeah, that's the anti-strut.
That's the is the
Just
Segway.
so you know. All right, so we have 3 graduates
That
that
we
we're
do.
recognizing today on This
Yep.
Is the Day. Our first one is Grant Martineau.
Grant Martineau.
All right, he's graduating from college. Yes. Yes. Way to go. Such a huge accomplishment from UNH. He had a major in business with a concentration in finance, and he has accepted a job. He got a J-O-B
Job.
at Bay State Financial in Boston.
Okay.
Way to go, my man.
I bet his mom, Amy, is super proud.
Diploma
Diploma
and a job.
and a job.
Strut it.
You are 8 years away from being out of the house. Yes. Okay.
That is awesome.
That's so cool.
Congratulations. That is
You
so
gotta
great.
concentrate when you're in finance, man, because you gotta concentrate.
It's numbers.
It's numbers.
Yeah.
The adding and the subtracting.
Formulas. It's a lot.
Okay.
All right. Another graduate we have, Noah Antis. He's graduating from high school. He is going to attend SNHU.
That's right. That's right.
And get this, love this major. He
Love
plans
it.
to major in video game development and design.
That's awesome.
Atta boy.
That's awesome.
Way to go. You remember there was a time when if you said, I'm going to major in like video game and design where there were scoffers.
Yeah.
There may be some scoffers like right now on This Is the Day who don't know. This is one of the biggest industries.
For sure. For sure, because you've got such a development of instructional design, and within that, you've got gamification and all kinds of cool things that are happening.
Oh, you got storytelling.
Storytelling,
And,
yeah.
There's the creative pieces, there's the technical pieces, a real blending, a fusion of all of this, and it's only going to grow.
Yeah.
So it's a great field.
Yep.
Good luck, Noah. That's awesome. And then we've got Paul Cunningham.
Paul?
Paul is graduating from high school, and I'm sure Heather and Michael, his parents, are really proud of him. He's going to attend Emmanuel College in Boston. Wow.
God with us.
All right. Biology major on a pre-med track.
Okay.
There's another field that's not going away.
Biology.
Medicine, yeah.
Medicine?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's an industry we're going to need a lot of. So
I
that's
think we're needing, that's
really
not going
cool.
away.
So congrats to our grads.
Okay.
Way to go. We
Let's
applaud
turn that
you.
tassel.
Get it over there. Strut your stuff today.
Okay.
Enjoy that awesomeness. All right. Hey, we got a quick commercial.
Let's do it.
Hey guys, I hope you're enjoying This Is the Day. We have had so much fun producing this for you every single morning. But I know you're kind of running out of some stuff to watch. Your Netflix queue is empty. Can I suggest going to YouTube and searching Manchester Christian Church? On our channel, we have tons of content for you to enjoy. Sermons, worship songs, some old funny videos that we hope you'll laugh at, and also Bo's 4-1 podcast. It's 4 minutes and one topic, and there's almost 100 episodes on there for you to enjoy. So go to YouTube, search Manchester Christian Church, and make sure you subscribe and click the little bell. That'll send you notifications when new content gets added. Thanks for watching, guys. We love you.
Welcome back to This Is the Day. This is the Day with Drew Crisp.
And Bo Chancey.
Bo
This
Chancey.
is Friday.
Friday.
You know what that means.
I do know what that means.
All right. They don't know what it means because, we've got Motivation Monday.
Manic Motivation Monday.
Tuesday's Tips.
That's right.
Wednesday, Wonder.
Throwback Thursday.
Thursday. And today is Freaky Friday.
Friday.
Freaky Friday. All right. So I got a little something for you.
You got something for me?
I don't know if you've ever heard of this thing. I was unaware of this.
Okay.
There's this great website that I enjoy visiting called Mental Floss. You ever been on the Mental Floss?
I've been on the Mental Floss.
Such great stuff there. Always learn something new on Mental Floss. But I saw this, and apparently we've got the cicadas.
Cicadas.
Heard of a cicada?
Yes.
Okay, I was unaware of the cicada.
Okay.
And I actually have a little GIF of this. Here's what they look like.
Oh, what
What?
is happening?
Yeah, look at that thing.
Oh, man.
Okay, here it comes again. I want to see it again. So, yeah, here he comes again. So I saw that. That's what grabbed my eye. Freaked me out. That
Yep.
whole thing, like right there,
Yep.
like totally freaked me out. So I clicked on. I had to learn a little bit more about this. So these
Yeah.
cicadas, it's a group of. They're called 17-year cicadas. So as the name implies, they've been underground for 17 years, like in that nutshell or whatever that outer coating, the sarcophagus.
Sarcophagus?
Is that it?
Yes.
That thing that
Yes,
is
little-
around it that
this
he's
little-
leaving
this
and
tomb, yeah.
like coming out of it, and for 17 years, all right. And so they've been underground and they live their lives as nymphs in the dirt, sucking sap from tree roots.
Whoa.
When the weather warms up in their 17th year, that's their cue to breach the surface, climb on a tree or some other vertical surface, and shed their immature exoskeletons.
Whoa.
The large dark bug that emerges is the cicada most people are familiar with. After a few months of flying, mating, and filling the forest with their deafening songs, the adult cicadas die by the end of summer.
Oh. Okay, so I've seen them on the trees. Those exoskeletons.
Those things kind of hanging on
They're hanging there, yeah. That's,
Now you know.
Now I know.
Now you know.
so they're
I wonder if-
molting. They're molting out of that.
I wonder if they know. Do they know what's happening?
Are they just like, oh, I got some indigestion? And then they're just, okay.
I don't know.
Whoa.
And they're gonna die.
And then they're going to die.
17 years underground, like 2 months above. Is it worth it?
Right. That's why they're singing so much.
They're like,
we free.
we did.
Yeah, but then they die.
Because they've been down there and they're like, I can't do another day of tree sap. 17 years of tree sap.
This sap is the worst sap I have ever had.
Done with the sap. Let's go up.
Let's go up.
Let's risk it.
Then you just get on a tree and you're like, okay, oh, I want to fly. Yeah. And a little bit like, because they're there, a little bit like the Carbonite Han Solo. You know what I'm talking about? When he's in that. Yep. Yep. Eric, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Had to squeeze some Star Wars in
Yeah,
there.
that's.
Man.
I think the freakiest of all things is how you people could take anything and make a Star Wars reference into it. That's pretty free.
I'm so glad that I came to this planet as a human and not a cicada.
Me too.
That seems like an interesting life. Man, 17 years underground, and you come up, you get 2 months, you gone.
You gone.
Drinking sap your whole life. How interesting for them to be flying around and being like, this pollen, have you tried this stuff? Come over here. Have you tried this stuff? This is amazing, everything's amazing. It's not sappy at all, it's amazing. That's why they're dying, they're just excited. Just, oh, anything but sap.
Are you sure you didn't come to Earth as a cicada? 'Cause you really got into that. Oh,
What am I?
right. I'm done.
I'm done. Okay. Well, you know, it's time. We often talk about the weather here at the show, but on Fridays we like to mix it up, Friday edition, and we like to go to a different place. We've gone to the human heart before. We've gone to space. We've gone to Atlantis before, but today we've got a special one, Bo.
Okay.
All right.
What do you? I don't know what we're doing.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna take a top hat for sure, but Bo, inside the fun dip, there's something sticking out. What is it?
I know what it is.
I've got the golden ticket. I've got the golden ticket. That means we get to go to
Willy Wonka's chocolate
Willy
factory?
Wonka's chocolate factory.
Okay.
Grandpa Joe? Just kidding. Okay, here we are.
Here we are,
Here we are at Willy Wonka's chocolate factory.
live in the chocolate factory. It's the perfect temperature for Oompa Loompas.
Yes.
Yeah, they like it at a cool 75.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And one thing you need to know about the weather inside here, it is going to be a bit frosty.
Yeah.
Frosting. Frosting.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I love it. I can't believe we're here.
Yeah.
So exciting. There's gumdrops and there's schnozberries. Oh, look at that. That's Veruca Salt right there.
Veruca.
Hey, Veruca.
How's she doing these days?
Oh, man. Did you hear Augustus Gloop? He got on a weight loss program.
Did he?
Yeah.
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 Did he lose any weight?
He lost a lot of weight.
Okay.
Yeah. He's doing well.
That's good.
He's doing well for himself.
Yeah.
Good. And Bo, tell me a little bit about your favorite. Where are you? I know after we do the weather here, we're gonna tour. Where are you excited to go?
I am most excited about the glass elevator.
Yes.
Yes, that is what I'm most excited about, and I want to push the top button.
You want to go all the way?
I want to go all the way.
Yes.
I do.
Yes. Have you met Willy yet? Willy was here just a second
I
ago.
thought you were Willy.
Oh, I am Willy Wonka.
Okay.
I am Willy Wonka.
Look at me.
That was a test, and you won, little boy. This is now your chocolate factory. I'm well enough in age. I don't know why I'm giving away my chocolate factory. I'm not going to retire for many years, but it's yours now.
Okay.
You get to keep it because I'm done with candy. It is such a deadening business. Enjoy it. Okay. All right, that was weather from Willy Wonka's chocolate factory.
Okay.
That was fun.
Yeah.
Daddy, I want an Oompa Loompa, and I want an Oompa Loompa now. Remember that?
Yeah.
Remember she was so selfish?
I like Mike TV.
Mike TV.
Mike TV. He's a good one.
Yep. All those children. Roald Dahl really did not have a high view
Of kids?
of kids. Do you feel like he did? I feel like he
I
wrote.
think he had a pretty accurate view. Actually, that was more commentary on the parents.
Probably so.
Yeah.
Probably so.
Yeah. Did you see the?
Train up a child.
Did you see the newer one with Johnny Depp? Mm-hmm. I enjoyed it.
I do too. I'm a Tim Burton fan.
I like Tim Burton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Interesting that his dad was a dentist.
Mumbler.
That's not in the book, is
Mumbler.
it? Mumbler. Mumbler.
Mumbler.
Mumbler.
Mumbler.
Yeah, I don't think that's in the book.
No.
But interesting.
No, the dentist, that whole backstory?
Yeah.
No.
All right. So speaking of things where we just saddle you with things you don't know about.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Most of my life, yeah.
Next one, I've got another game I'd like to play.
Okay.
With not only you, Bo, but
Everybody
at home.
Playing along? Okay,
Playing along.
good. I'll play a game.
So as the game goes, put in the chat. It's basically what we call the Guess the Tom Hanks movie emoji game.
Okay.
All right. So we're gonna put up different emojis, and you have to, with the array of emojis before you, you have to guess what Tom Hanks film that comes from. What's it trying to communicate?
Okay.
All right?
National treasure.
National
Hanks.
treasure.
Yep.
You feel like you know a lot of Tom Hanks?
I've seen a lot of them.
Okay.
Yeah, whether I'll remember them or not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I like Tom Hanks.
All right. Well, let's try this first one. Let's see what we get here. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I got it.
All right.
I got it.
You got it?
Big.
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 Absolutely. You are
Sweet.
absolutely correct.
Boom shakalaka. I got it.
yeah,
Little boy.
Little boy.
Crystal ball, like
Yep.
the gypsy
Yep.
thing. Grew to a man.
Zoltar.
Went out at night. Danced on the
The
key.
thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sad. Back to little boy.
There you go.
Got it.
Boom. That's the movie right
That's the
there.
whole movie. I don't have to watch it now.
All right. Next one.
Okay. I got it.
Okay.
Totally got it.
Yep.
League of Their Own.
League of Their Own. All right. Absolutely. He's
Yeah,
the
that's
coach.
good.
And
Yeah,
okay.
baseball and-
Baseball. Okay.
Crying? You're crying? There's no crying
Yeah,
at baseball?
Yep. That's good.
Yep.
I love it. Okay. Gina Davis. Next slide.
Madonna. All right, got this one.
Okay. What led you to it?
Oh well, airplane, and then I saw all of it, but the volleyball.
The volleyball.
Wilson. Yeah.
Wilson.
Yeah, it's Castaway.
Castaway
All
is
right.
absolutely correct.
There we go.
Good job, Bo.
Boom shakalaka.
All right, this next one's a little tricky. Next
Okay.
one.
Got it.
Got it.
Yep.
Okay.
All of it.
All
Life is like a box of chocolates.
That's
Forrest
right.
Gump.
Forrest
There it
Gump
is,
is
yep.
correct. Good job, Bo.
Yep.
Good job. All right. All right, next one. Let's see what we got here. It's just one
I got
emoji.
it.
One
I know
emoji.
Joe versus the volcano.
That's right.
Let's
Good
go.
job.
There
Yeah.
you go. All
Okay.
right.
All right. These one emoji ones are a little tricky. All right. Next one. All right. This one. Oh, here we go.
Okay, wait.
This might a little
Oh,
bit.
I got it. I got it.
Okay.
Something Express. Christmas Express. Something Express.
You're
something
right.
Express. Polar. Yeah.
Polar Express.
Okay.
That's
I'm gonna
right.
take that.
Hot, hot. Yeah, I give it to
I'm
you.
gonna take it. I've never seen it, but so I'm gonna take it. Yeah.
Yeah. You got it. You got it.
Okay.
Hot, hot. All right. Next one.
All right. Oh, got it.
You got it.
Yep.
What gave it to you?
The pig and the dinosaur.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What is it?
Toy Story.
Toy Story is correct. Good. I think we got one more, like just one emoji one.
Got it.
Oh, you got it?
You've got mail.
You've got mail is correct. Correct. All
Boom
right.
shakalaka.
All right. Good
That was
job.
fun.
Please, at home, give Bo a round of applause. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. All right. Yes. And hopefully at home you got. You know a lot of those. Polar Express is a little tricky because it's animated, but
Yeah, I
and
feel.
it's-
Maybe Tom could like share one of those awards with me that he's gotten. 'Cause I got them all right.
You did. You really did. Still at it, that Tom Hanks.
He is getting after it
Yep.
for sure. Dude, that was fun. It
was good.
I
All
love
right.
games.
Yeah.
I love games. All right, it's time for Every Day with Jesus.
That's right.
Our daily devotion in 140 characters or less. So today is May 22nd. And our thought for the day says, those who are strong in this world often have the greatest difficulty allowing God to use them because they rely on their own strength. It's truth. And our verse is 2 Corinthians chapter 1, verse 9. Indeed, in our hearts, we felt the sentence of death, but this happened that we might not rely on ourselves, but on God, who raises the dead. All right, come on,
Okay.
people.
Okay.
This is some real truth right here. Real deal Holyfield stuff right here, okay? God's bringing the noise, because here's the thing. The people I think who struggle the most with grace are the people who, quote unquote, feel like they're winning in this world.
Okay.
It's a struggle. They think, well, no, I'm good, or I've got it going on, or I don't need any help, or I can handle it. And you can rely on your own strength, but you're missing out. You are so missing out on surrendering to God and what He asks, because God raises the dead. I don't care how awesome you are. You're not raising the dead.
That's right. That's
He
right.
is.
Yeah. I think that honestly, it's hard not to rely, because I think it's maybe bred within us to rely on your own strength and pick yourself up, and like you can build a lot of your identity around the fact that I can be strong.
Yes.
And when it's actually like, well, I mean, you didn't even create this life, You didn't create yourself, and you didn't create the world around you that belongs to someone else. And so, no, Anything you have to work with that you've made all this with is his to begin with.
Yeah, we definitely have this like cultural identity that we're kind of saddled with that is highly individualistic too. That says like, okay, be strong on your own and rely on nobody and do your own thing. And then here's God's like, no, I'm going to invite you into community, not only with him, but also with his family. And there is a lot of like unpacking and things that we've got to deconstruct, right? In order to really become, who he creates us to be.
Yeah.
Stuff.
It's good.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Pretty cool.
it's really good.
Yeah. Wanna play another game?
Let's do it. Another
A
game.
little Trivial Pursuit?
I love it.
All right. 1981 edition of the game Trivial Pursuit. So some of these questions are clearly outdated. We acknowledge that. We invite you to play along at home. Drew Crisp drew a card at random from the center of the box. He will read all 6 questions one at a time. We want you to make a guess. I'm going to guess at all 6. If you get all 6 right, you will receive a congratulatory fun dip in the mail. So keep track. Let us know how many you get right, and we'll send you a fun dip if you get them all. Let's do this.
All right, here we go. A blue.
Blue is geography.
Okay. What famed ranch can you see from Ranch Road, number 1, near Stonewall, Texas? Famed ranch.
South Fork.
You can see it.
Sorry, I just said that.
No, go ahead.
From where?
From Ranch Road, number 1, near Stonewall, Texas.
Famed ranch.
Famed ranch. You can see from Ranch Road.
No, if it was South Fork, it would be an entertainment question. So I don't think that's it. So this is geography.
Geography.
Famed ranch. I'm gonna go with King Ranch.
King Ranch is incorrect. They wanted LBJ Ranch.
Okay.
Is that King Ranch? I don't know.
I don't think so. No.
Okay.
No.
Pink.
Pink is entertainment.
All right. Who was Laughlin's Sock It To Me girl? Who was Laughlin's Sock It To Me girl?
Ooh, I don't know. Sock it to me. Blonde, right?
I don't know.
I have no idea. This is not right. Suzanne Summers. So the person I think of.
No, they wanted Judy Carn.
Yeah, I didn't know who. I didn't know.
Okay.
Okay, over 2.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Goldie Hawn was
Goldie,
the only,
yeah, that's
was
who
the
I
only
was-
one I knew.
Yeah, that's
but
what I was really trying to think
Yep.
of there. Yeah,
Okay.
It would have been wrong.
Yellow.
Yellow, history.
Okay. What employment did Patricia Hearst claim when booked? What employment did Patricia Hearst claim when booked?
Patty Hearst.
Patty Hearst. She tried.
Urban terrorist.
Urban Terrace is absolutely correct. And
Urban
who is
terrorist.
who's Patty Hearst?
She was kidnapped and ended up going along with him. It was anyway.
All right.
Yeah.
Brown.
I think she was kidnapped. Brown is art and literature.
Okay. What does Hell Hath No Fury Like? What does
Songstress.
Hell Hath No Fury Like?
Hell hath no fury like the songstress. Do not break one of her decrees.
No,
No, sir.
No.
Like a woman's scorn, I believe is the quote.
Absolutely correct.
Is that correct?
That's absolutely correct.
I learned that one. I live that.
Experienced
Do
knowledge.
not scorn me. I don't want to be scorned. That's the worst. You don't want to be scorned.
No. Green.
Green is science and nature.
Okay. What venomous serpent is known as the gentleman among snakes?
Venomous serpent as
Venomous
the
serpent.
gentleman among
Gentleman
snakes.
among snakes.
Very gentleman snake. I mean, the cobra is like, kind of rises up, kind of regal. Rattlesnake.
Rattlesnake is correct. Rattlesnake. You ever heard that song?
No, I haven't.
Rattlesnake. That's the only lyric I think in the whole song is rattlesnake.
Okay.
All right. Orange.
Orange is sports and leisure.
What dice roll in craps? What dice roll in craps is known as Big Dick? Dice roll in craps, known as Big William.
Big Richard.
Big Richard. So sorry. Yeah, Big Richard.
That's okay. This is Big William is a 6, so
Yeah, okay.
I was trying to. That's gonna be a 3.
They're looking for 10.
Oh.
Looking for 10.
Yeah, I went with a little. Yeah.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. This is a.
I did not get all. If you get all 6 right, we do want to know. Let us know. Yeah.
Yep.
And we will send you a congratulatory fun dip in the mail.
That's right.
Hey man, let's do a commercial.
Commercial break.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Hey families, we're so excited at the opportunities that we have to connect with your whole family online for Kids Church. Your preschoolers, your elementary kids, and your preteens are all invited to join us for Kids Church online. Now, there are 3 ways that your family can access the good stuff. One is to go to manchesterchristian.com and click on the MCC Kids for all of our weekly Kids Church videos. You can also find MCC Kids on Facebook. We'll be sharing weekly videos and links from there as well. Or you can follow us on Instagram at MCCkids_NH, and you'll find all kinds of resources for your family and Kids Church online from there. We can't wait to worship with your whole family this week.
All right. Welcome back. Welcome back. And so, Bo, I have brought some items before and done like show and tell.
Yep.
And you do a little thing called bow and tell.
I do.
And you said you had something for me. I want to see
I do. First of
Okay.
all, I do have to just reference the amazing bag that you made for me for Bow and Tell. This is a crafty bag, and your ability in the realm of crafts.
Oh, I love the crafts.
You should definitely put that on the resume. That wasn't on there when we were talking to you. So I have something in here.
Grown men are really not supposed to be doing crafts. So I don't,
what?
why is that?
Why
you
are we
know?
saying these
Why?
things?
Yeah.
I like to make my own cards.
Right.
I do.
Why are we buying?
And I put effort into them.
$5 for a card?
I
That
don't mind
seems
spending
weird.
the money on but I like to make them.
Okay.
I think it's kind of fun to,
Yeah.
draw and cut paper and glue.
Yes.
Do the glue sticks work for you?
The glue sticks don't hold.
They don't hold anything.
hold.
I think it's a total marketing scam. They hold nothing,
Nothing.
ever.
What is this? This is chapstick you didn't want to use.
I'll put the glue stick and stuff on there, and then I was like pressing under a book, and I come back and I pick it up, and I'm like, oh, this is so good, and then it just falls right off. I'm like, why do I keep trying this?
You got to go with the rubber cement.
Okay, you are true master here.
It smells terrible, but it works.
I didn't know. I've never used the rubber cement,
yeah.
so I will try that. Okay, I got something to share with you and everyone else. Okay, this is speaking of crafts,
Yes.
this is a Dennis the Menace. I don't know if you ever saw the TV show or looked at the cartoon.
Absolutely.
But Dennis the Menace here in his classic Dennis the Menace outfit. And you can see the back of it, how he was stitched together. So it was a pattern that was cut out, and he's got a little stuffing inside, a little doll. And this Dennis the Menace hung on a mirror in my grandparents' bedroom.
Okay.
So they had this mirror that was right next to their closet in this house in Henrietta, Oklahoma. They were married, for I think 70 years. I mean, they lived in this house their whole marriage. And so one of my favorite places on earth to visit. And when I would go, I would always see this. It was sitting in the corner of that mirror. And my grandfather, he had this pin right here. It says "God Now," and so he'd gotten it at church, probably in the 70s. It's like black and gold, and it says "God Now" on it. And so I added my own "Pray for One" pin. So it's like my grandfather and me. And so my grandmother passed away first, and then a few years later, my grandfather passed away, and the family all gathered at the home. And it was honestly a really beautiful family dynamic in this particular situation where my mom has one brother, and the great family relationship, so there was no fighting or arguing about anything. And it was like they asked me if I wanted anything out of the house, and this was the one thing I wanted. There was, because when it comes to treasures and stuff like that, this is more of the stuff I treasure, and this is what I wanted. But Summer wanted the mirror, so we took the mirror and this.
Yeah.
And so the mirror now hangs at my house. This stays in my office, and I see it all the time. It just reminds me of my grandfather, my grandparents, and being a child. And but I also, every day when I leave, the mirror is right at the top of my stairs. When I leave my bedroom, it's hanging on the wall. I stop and I look in that mirror, and a lot of times you know, I think about my grandfather and, you know, the man that he was and the man I want to be. So, yeah.
That's so good.
That's my bow and tell.
I love that bow and tell. Oh, my word. When my grandparents, when that kind of the similar situation when they were like, hey, anything you want, and it was like my grandma had this huge set of grapes, and it was like a lamp. It was like this oil lamp, and I was like, well, I don't know what's happening with the grapes, but I would love them, and so I have those.
Oh,
and
cool.
It always actually, for me, I'm reminded of that story when they sent the spies out and they brought back these huge grapes from the promised land and said like what God said is actually there and true, and like and so it helps me remember that promise that like, man, when he makes a promise about what's to come and what is, it's true.
Absolutely.
You know, and he's right and faithful, and so, but yeah, I got those grapes. I love them.
Nice.
Yep. It's good.
Very cool, man.
So
well, thanks
cool.
for letting me
Yeah,
do a little
thank you.
bow and tell.
That's so good.
I love that.
So
Hey,
good.
you know, we haven't done a crisp high five in a while.
Okay.
I'd like to. You down?
I'm down for a crisp
Do a
high
little
five.
crisp high five?
Absolutely.
All right, it's where I give my man Drew Crisp here a topic, and he gives us his top 5. No, you don't have to be in order, just
No.
5.
Yeah.
Top 5 things regarding this topic. So I can't wait to hear what you're going to say. I want you to give us your top 5 festive hats.
Oh,
Like you're
man.
gonna rock a hat. Top 5 festive hats that
Whoa.
just says, "I'm here to party."
I'm here to party. Okay.
I like to party.
All right.
I'm here to party.
This one honestly first comes to me because I used to have one of these, and I believe the technical name is a fez
Oh yeah.
with the Shriner.
Yeah.
With
the tassel.
With the
You
tassel.
love the tassels.
Love
yeah.
the tassel,
Love the
man.
tassels.
Love the fez, and I used to wear that guy unironically, like out and about. Like I would wear, and people were like, "Oh, are you a part of the association?" And
Water buffaloes.
Yeah, and start talking, and it's like, "No, just got the fez." And
Just, I don't mean to interrupt your flow,
Yeah.
but you know what goes great with a fez? An ascot. Oh yeah, you want to complete that look because it's a
Okay.
little confusing. If you just have the fez on, people aren't sure whether to take you seriously or not. But if you put the ascot on
Okay.
with it, they'll go, "Oh, okay, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Boop, boop.
Okay, please proceed. That's one.
And honestly, I didn't even think about it, but you cannot disregard the top hat.
No, why
So
would you?
I'm gonna
Yeah,
throw
no,
that out
yeah.
there. Honestly, what's lacking here is like I always like one little flower on the
Oh,
top
like a
hat.
magician? Oh,
Yeah, yes,
okay.
yes.
Like
So,
entertainer of sorts.
entertainer of sorts. Yep.
Yeah.
So I'll throw that in the mix. Absolutely.
Is that the same as like a stovetop? You know, the stove.
Yes.
Yeah, I think they're
I think
very
you're right.
okay. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
They go a little higher, maybe.
They do a little higher, yeah.
Yeah.
Which, speaking of, will be my next hat. The chef hat, okay? That's what you do with this. You take like a piece of cardboard or paper or something and make it around. Get it as high as you can,
Yes.
cylindrically high.
Yes.
And you put it on your head.
Yes.
It communicates, I'm here to make something delicious, you know?
Yeah.
All right?
High expectations.
High
is definitely-
expectations.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Again, we've worn them on the show, a party hat with the little elastic around. I think that communicates everybody can wear it. It gives you a bit of a horn type look if
Yep.
you kind of move
It's
it down.
accessible.
It's got a lot of different options.
I
You
was
can
gonna
do
say,
2
yeah.
on the side. You can.
I didn't know if you were like a purist and it had to go straight, you know, or you're willing to rock that some different ways.
It honestly depends. Like if I'm at a little girl's birthday party
Yeah.
and maybe it's unicorn themed, I'm gonna slide her down, you know.
yeah.
But if I'm at a 80,
Formal engagement.
formal 85th birthday for my grandma Virginia,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go straight up and
Yeah,
down
you wanna
because
honor
she's
that.
not.
Yeah,
she's not.
she's not playing.
She's not playing around.
Not at that point.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. That's 4.
4. My last one. You've probably seen it on the show before. I typically will take anything I have. Let's say a baguette. Let's say a box. Let's say
high five.
newspaper, a high five. Anything can become a festive party hat. Literally anything you have at your disposal can become a festive party hat. So I'm gonna say, really honestly, just about anything. I know that's maybe like, Drew, I want something more specific.
No.
But it's truly
No,
something I
you-
do. I will find things and put them on my head.
You're truly a master. No, I must say you're a master. Your crisp high fives, or this was extra crispy high five. I mean, you made the high five sign into your final hat. It made like a cool mohawk look. I bow to your greatness.
No, because you can't underestimate. Thank you. You can't underestimate the tiny hat You know, like anything that's like small on your head is funny. You can't underestimate like the big hats. So put like, you know those big like cowboy hat foam?
Sure. Foam, yeah.
Foam hats?
Boy, you got lots of hats.
Oh man,
I only asked for 5.
I know, but it's so
like
funny when
7
it's like,
already.
look at that huge hat he has.
That's fantastic.
Well,
Sweet. Yes, sir.
I want to honestly look at the sermon remix.
Oh, let's do it.
Is that okay? Can we
Sermon
do that?
what? I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, it's a sermon remix. Sermon remix.
Do it.
Let's do it.
And so we are created by God to be in a relationship with God. So that means that we are this. We are objects of grace. This is a beautiful thing. That we are objects and recipients of grace, that he pours out his grace upon us. Grace is unmerited favor. It means we don't achieve it, we don't deserve it, we don't earn it. It's a free gift of God, and it is given to us. Don't leave grace. Don't leave grace behind and turn to some other kind of identity. It also means that we're adopted children, chosen. Yeah, I mean, that can be what's hard about this sometimes is you go, okay, well, I was this one thing, but now I'm this. Now, living out that new identity, yeah, it can lead to some chaos and some mayhem and some struggles and some difficulties in this world. But if we keep coming back to that and going, okay, well, wait a minute, I do have a place and I do belong because this is what the King has said. I'm an adopted child. And then we're co-heirs with Christ. We receive an inheritance because we're co-heirs with Christ of his kingdom. So we're created by God to be in a relationship with God.
Bo, this idea of being an heir, you know, and as you say, adopted, and we have been, you know, we've been heirs with him. I just can't get over the fact that, like, you know, what do I do to inherit eternal life? And it's like, you're a co-heir. If you've accepted him and are following him, there's just so much that we can benefit. Like in Ephesians when it talks about the blessings that we have because we are a part of the family of God. I just appreciated this so much of like, that's our identity. That's who we are. Mm-hmm. It's so good.
Yeah, a lot of times though we reject that identity. God has a beautiful inheritance for us and we reject his inheritance.
Yep.
We think maybe I want something else. I want something outside of that inheritance that we think might be better, but it's not. And so, you know, we don't do anything to deserve the inheritance or to go get it. We just receive it. But with that, we can also reject it. Yeah, we can push that away. So I hope people won't. I hope they'll accept who God declares that we are and say yes to this beautiful inheritance that we have as his children.
So good.
Yeah.
So good.
We're created by God to be in a relationship with God, to share in God's kingdom. So that's life like with a purpose and passion and meaning and a life that builds into eternity, a life where we're investing into God's eternal kingdom, where the cares of this world don't overwhelm us like they have the tendency to do. They really can so easily. But when our hope is heaven-bound in who he is and what he's promised and what he's already done, then we step into faith with him and are able to live that out.
That's the way that we should go, you know, as children of God. That's the way we should go.
That's what we're created for.
That's what we're created for.
Absolutely. Oof. And then you find, you know, with who you are and your expression of that, I think sometimes we do lose a little bit of, you know, thinking, okay, well, this is who I am and this is how I express that relationship with God. So if you don't do it the same way, then you're wrong. You're doing it wrong. You're not doing it like me. You know, you're doing it wrong. There's a lot of that kind of goes on. I mean, like in really benign stuff, like let's say it's the style of music that you know somebody might use in worship. You're doing it wrong. You need to do it like, you know, I like. It's like, yeah, you know, how about you chill out, you know, and appreciate that God is moving across cultures and across generations, and you know, He is building a global family that really represents the beauty of his creation, of people from all different kinds of places and ways of thinking. So, you know, what we get to bring to the table there, when we learn to appreciate our brothers and sisters, these other co-heirs with Christ, then I think our enjoyment, you know, on this planet will be even greater, and we'll really have a greater appreciation for what heaven holds.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Pretty cool stuff.
That's really good. And I hope that if you want to continue to learn more about what it means to know this Jesus, you join us, mcconline.com. Join our services this weekend.
Absolutely.
Absolutely,
Yeah,
man.
it's going to be great.
Yep.
Yeah, it's
Please.
been a great week with you all. Thank you for joining us on This Is the Day. We hope you have an amazing weekend. 8, 9:30, 11, 12:30 on Sunday. We'd love to worship with you, and we'll catch you on Monday.